Hello there and welcome back to the channel. I'm the Shimmer and this video is going to be focused on fear. More precisely, on how to handle fear and even profit from it. If you like what you see, consider dropping a like on this video and subscribe to the channel or comment your own experiences and video suggestions. So, without further delays, let's get right into it. Oh, come on now, twice in a row. Fear is a reaction to perceived danger. It is meant to make us leave a potentially dangerous situation that could end in our death or severe injury. In caveman times, that would have been a predator animal or the dark of night, but with these things basically not being an issue anymore in modern society, the perceived danger is commonly something like humiliation, psychological pain, financial hardship, etc. When we are in a situation where we expect some of these outcomes, the subsequent fear is a mechanism which is meant to prevent us from participating in any activity that might lead to them. So when we have to give a presentation, we feel nervous and somewhat scared because we don't want to mess up and humiliate ourselves, or we feel fear when we can't find a job for a while because we need to stay able to pay rent, electricity, and food expenses. Typically, it would be much easier to not confront our fear and just distract ourselves. But in most cases in our daily lives, we have no choice but to face it. Doesn't matter if it's a tough work pitch meeting, a sit-down relationship conversation, learning how to interact with strangers, because to function within society, we need to be able to perform tasks like these. So, one way or another, at some point we have to confront our fears, whether we like it or not. And that is actually a good thing, because when we face our fears, we get a closer look at them. And at that point, we either see that there really isn't that much reason to be scared, or if there is, this closer look can help identify the actual cause of the problem. Now, saying, just face your fears because sooner or later you'll have to anyway, sounds a bit dull, I know. So consider this. Fear is almost always perceived as extremely uncomfortable. So why did I say earlier that we can profit from it? Surely I was taking the piss in my intro, not actually serious, right? Right? Well, the emotion of fear or even panic itself is, as mentioned, extremely uncomfortable. It can be a quite useful indicator. When we face some sort of problem in our life, the existence, intensity, direction, and symptoms of fear can give us valuable insight into the actual issue. And the more we know about it, the greater the chance of solving it. Let's check out an example on what this process could look like. This is you. And yes, you have green hair now. Let's say you face a difficult job interview. Number 1, existence of fear. You feel fear. Well, duh. What precisely could be the issue? Number 2, intensity of fear. Is your fear really intense, so nothing in your daily life takes your mind off of it for even a second, or does it just occasionally appear? Number 3, direction of fear. What changes can you see in your fear when you expose yourself to different situations? Does it always stay the same? Does it increase or decrease? Number 4, symptoms of fear. Do you just think about the problem a lot or also experience further symptoms like insomnia, stomach aches, or aggression? See, all these different aspects of your fear can give you information as to what exactly it is you're afraid of, because fear itself can often feel very foggy and formless. It's not always easy to pinpoint the cause. Note how none of the categories I used give you the problem's ABC and you need to do XYZ answer, but it helps to reduce the amount of possible causes from a vast ocean to a huge lake. That is still a lot, but it is much easier to search a lake than an ocean. Just ask every police diver ever. It also alleviates the helplessness we often feel in these situations. It gives us back some control. Using this system, written down on paper if necessary, we can strategically inch closer and closer to the cause of the problem. Asking questions like in the example, we can uncover more and more details of our fear. So in our little example, let's assume it was just a lack of preparation for the interview. You forgot to do research on a few topics and your subconscious tried to warn you about that knowledge gap by reacting with fear. By feeling this fear, you double-checked and found out what topic you had to refresh your knowledge on, That fear helped you see an issue that you would have overlooked if not for this uncomfortable but necessary warning emotion. And that is why next time you face an issue that causes you fear, do not look away too quickly, but instead try and find out what this fear can teach you. Turn it from a nuisance into a tool. Don't let it control you, control it to get to victory. Thanks a lot for watching my video. I'm the Shimmer, and if you want to support my channel, you can like the video, you can share the video, you can subscribe to the channel, you can support me via Patreon and Ko-Fi. You can buy me flowers, or you can send me potato chips. So either of these you can do and I'll be happy. So till next time, take care.